Did the ancient Indian sculptors create the sculptures of Hindu deities without any books or diagrams before them? Well, ancient sculptors relied on oral tradition and stories told by the ancestors. There were certain temple and artistic manuals which was referenced for creating the sculptures. There was guidance from priests and scholars also. Some local traditions and some reference from Agama, Purana, and Shilpa Shastras helped the sculptors to create the idols. The Vedic text described certain hymns for Indra, Agni, Varun, and Surya. They provided sculptural instructions about number of arms, the weapons held by the gods, the facial features, and temple iconography. Most of the familiar forms of Hindu deities and the text had about Shilpa Shastras, sculpture, architecture, and proportion were Manasara and Mayamata. This text described the body proportion, postures, measurements, mudras, and ornamentation. For example, how many hands should Goddess Lakshmi have? What type of mudra should Lord Vishnu have? What is the body posture of Shiva when he is seated? Agamas contain detailed instruction for temple construction in deity images, how Shiva should be represented, the different forms of Vishnu, temple rituals, and consecration. Puranas such as Vishnu Puran and Shiva Puran narrated stories that help define visual appearance and symbolism of deities. Oral tradition also played a role. Manuals were widely copied, knowledge was transmitted within artisan families. Master sculptors taught apprentices the measurements, symbolism, carving technique, traditional forms. Many sculptor communities preserved this knowledge for generations, similar to how Vedic scholars preserved chants. The sculptors knew what Vishnu looked like. The forearm of Vishnu holding conch, shankha, discus, chakra, mace, gada, and lotus, padma, comes largely from later iconographic traditions described in Agamic and Puranic literature, rather than directly from earliest Vedic hymns. Many of India's greatest temple complex, such as Brideshwara Temple, Khajuraho group of monuments, and Konark Sun Temple, were roughly built around 7th and 13th century. The Sanskrit text, temple manual, and artistic tradition were well developed. Traditional Hindu viewpoints, sculptors were expressing forms that had been preserved through sacred knowledge and lineage. From historical viewpoint, iconography gradually over centuries through combination of oral tradition, religious text, and artistic innovation.